Good evening, fans, and welcome to a Southern Lakes Conference matchup about to get underway here at Regal Court. We're going to start off our broadcast tonight by looking at the games around the league. Big matchup concerning Wilmot is number 1 versus number 2, Central versus Union Grove. The winner of that will take first in conference. And looking at number 7 versus number 6, shouldn't matter to Wilmot if they continue on their winning ways. But number 3, Elkhorn versus number 4, Burlingotn, that could matter. And with a Wilmot win tonight and an Elkhorn win, Wilmot will leapfrog Burlingotn into the 4th place spot in conference. Looking at this Wilmot squad, they're led by what we've been calling the Big Three so far. Jeremy Bruton, averaging 16.5 points per game on the season. Don't leave him open or you'll regret it. Also 2.5 boards and 2.4 assists. Kyle Gendron, a senior, number 24, 13.7 points per game and 7.3 boards, the leading rebounder, shooting a very efficient 54% from the field. And lastly, number 30, Latrell Glass, the high scorer for this Panther squad, 18.3 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and big on defense as well with 2 steals per game. Another note, his career high of 49 was dropped versus this very Delavan-Darien Comets squad 2 years ago. Last game out, the Panthers had an upset against the Elkhorn Elks. Glass and Boone providing the points in that matchup as they topped them, putting them in good place to move forward in conference here. The opposing team tonight, the Delavan-Darien Comets, 2-10 on the season. They've been struggling and they're dead last in conference with no conference wins to date. They only put up 48.8 points per game, and it'd be good for Wilmot to win this, not walk into kind of a trap game where it's a team you're better than, but you play down to your level. You've got to focus on the energy. Speaking of the conference standings, we see them here now, and as we said, 1 versus 2, 3 versus 4 could be big for Wilmot moving forward this year as they try to get better conference standings here. A little bit of a sluggish start, but they have been on fire as of late. So as we said, a Burlington loss along with a Wilmot win here tonight would put Wilmot into 4th place. As you see, the 3 teams below Wilmot, as long as they keep up their winning ways, they shouldn't have to worry about them, including their opponent tonight, Delevan-Darien. UG and Westosha Central also play, and Wilmot will host Westosha next week in a doubleheader, guys and girls. So that's something to look forward to. See if they can kind of get in that conversation for the 1 or 2 seed. Keys to the game for tonight: score early and often. When there's kind of a talent differential, when you're the better team, I think it's important. Get out there early, put up a lot of points, bring the energy. Number 2, be wary of the cut. If the Comets are going to score tonight, it's going to be on the backdoor cut. They're not going to really punish you from outside, but they will get in the paint. And number 3, bench production. In a game like this, you want to see if you can get an early lead with your starters and maybe coast a little bit with the bench. See what they can do for you tonight. And that's all we've got for right now. Tip-off is in roughly 4 minutes. We'll rejoin you here at Regal Court with singing of the national anthem. Until then, we're signing off.
And welcome to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse for tonight's competition between the Comets of Delevan-Darien High School and your Wilmot Panthers. At this time, to honor America, we ask those who are able to please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag while Lauren Pryor sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Comets. Number 2, Logan Rios. Number 10, Seth Grego. Number 14, Christian Wickman. Number 21, Braden Hembrook. And number 30, Reese Kroll. And now the starters for your Wilmot Panthers. Number 20, Zach Hudson. Number 21, Kevin Brewer.
All right, folks, we're about to get underway here with the opening tip-off. As we discussed, Wilmot with a win tonight and a Burlington loss would move them squarely into 4th place.
Before we start tonight's game, we'd like to have a little special honor. On December 29th, in the game against St. Joe's while we were on Christmas break, Latrell Glass became the 5th player in Wilmot history to score 1,000 points. Currently, he stands at 1,071. Latrell is a 4-year starter in the program, very deserving of this honor. At this time, I'd like Coach Earlytruck to come out and present the ball that all your teammates sign in honor of your 1,000 points, Latrell.
And just a great sports moment there to be a Wilmot fan, a student, a parent. You know, great to see a student achieve so much. And Latrell with 1,000, and I'm not sure what the leaderboard is for most scored in Wilmot history, but I'm sure he's on pace to climb up that. As was said, only 5 players have ever reached 1,000. Latrell now among the ranks. But we're going to get started with the tip-off, and it will go the way of Delevan-Darien. Here comes Rios, the point guard, averaging 9.8 a game. He passes it up. Back to Rios. He gets a screen, and he dishes back out. And there's that backdoor cut we talked about, getting inside, up, and off. Rebound to Zach Watson. He'll run the offense here. Gives it to Bruton. Bruton, back out. Watson to Glass. Back outside. Wilmot's being patient here to start the game. They don't want to force any bad shots. And there is Glass on the drive, and it's in. 2-0. Great start there. Good up and in for Glass. Here come the Comets. Rios drives on Glass. Inside, mid-range jumper. That falls short. And Zach Watson with his second rebound of the game. Gives to Bruton. Bruton, good move. Dishes. Here's Gendron. Back up. Inside to Brenner. Outside to Glass. And inside to Kyle. Working his way in. Dishes. Watson's got it. Gives it up to Bruton. He's taking his time at the perimeter. Outside to Watson. Work it back to Brenner. Inside Gendron. And good pass, but a great finish. 4-0. Wilmot striking early here. Drive inside. Boom. Good defense. Back out. Inside. And a travel on number 14. That'll be Christian Wichman. And here comes Bruton running the offense again. He'll get a screen from Watson. Bruton dishes it outside. Here's Gendron. Gives it back. Inside to Glass. Pull up. And that won't fall, but a great rebound there. And back in. Kevin Brenner wrestles away the rebound, and he gets 2 points. Rios passes it. Passing around here. Walkman. Rios on the backdoor cut. Walkman doesn't see him. Gets a drive. And he'll draw a foul on his way into the bucket. Number 10, Seth Grabo for the Comets, hasn't even touched the ball yet. And he's the leading scorer for this Comet squad, coming in at 13.1 points per game. Inbound here to Walkman. Takes it inside. Gives it to Rios. Dishes. Here comes Grabo. And he travels. This is a good cut, good move, good pass, but just not enough awareness by him there. He walked with the ball. And here comes Bruton. Early in this game, but the Panthers have a commanding 6-0 lead. He cuts. Dishes. Here's Watson. Finds Gendron. Over to Bruton. Pulls up. And in and out. Good shot. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. And you want to take every open shot like that, because sooner or later they're going to hit. Here's Grabo. Navigates the defense here. Bruton, solid, and rejected by the backboard. Good defense by Bruton here on the break. Glass, 3, and that is short. Rebound to Walkman, gives to Rios. Here comes Rios, running the offense. Dishes it. Grabo. Gives it up and gets it back. Good defense by Bruton steals. They pass it around. This Comet squad has got nothing to go against this tenacious Panthers defense. And here's the drive. Gendron, and he's not allowing that. Another miss. Here comes Gendron. Gives it up. Watson. Gives it to Bruton. Bruton gives it back. Inside. Outside the Glass. To Bruton. Working in the lane. Puts it up. And that is good. So 8-0. And there's a Comet timeout from head coach Chris Hembrook. He's seen enough of the poor defense on the court that his team's showing. And not only that, his team can't buy a bucket on the other end. And this is what we're talking about. Wilmot's got to get out and jump at the opportunity they've got here. Go up early, and then maybe they can rest their guys. You know, they play a game on Tuesday next week and on Friday at home. So big schedule next week. You know, we've got practice Monday, every other day of the week. So it'd be nice to get a big lead and see what your bench guys can do. They'll retake the court here with 14:09 to go in the first half. This game's still young, with the Panthers leading 8-0. The Comets have been inefficient on both ends of the court to start the game. Here's Grabo. Gives it up to Walkman. Inside. Fakes the pass to Rios and gives it back to Walkman. Gives it back up. They're passing around now. Here's Rios. Great defense on the backdoor cut there by Kevin Brenner. And they've got nowhere to go with the ball, but Rio finds a hole. And first points of the game there for the Comets. It's 8-2 as Rios gets a point. In the corner, Brenner. Back to Bruton. To Gendron. Kyle finds Zach Watson. Good move. Inside. Bruton thinks about a three, but gives it to Glass. Good move by Glass. To the corner. Watson. And he passes to nobody. I think he thought there was a Wilmot player in that corner. So Comets with the ball. They snap the 8-0 run for the Panthers, and maybe they can get something going here, make it a game. Here's Rios. Gives it up. Back out. Walkman. Gives it back up. Dishes. Rios. Mid-range. And that falls. So 8-4. And this 4-point run here is all Rios for the Comets. Great mid-range shot by him. Showing some confidence to take it up in transition. And foul there. Looks like on number 14, Christian Wickman.
Foul on Wickman. His first, team first.
So it'll be Bruton to inbound for the Panthers. And kicked ball. It'll remain on this end of the floor. Second attempt at the inbound. And Bruton gets it to Gendron. Outside. Brenner. Passes to Glass. Glass. Some good defense here for the Comets. They're not letting Glass get anything. Bruton thinks about a deep one, but gives it up to Gendron. Comets defense is stepping up on this possession. Here's Watson. Inside to Bruton. Back out. Watson. And that one falls. The first three of the game goes to Zach Watson as it's an 11-4 lead on the other end. Wickman, and that's no good. Here comes Watson on the break. Up and in. No foul. He fights through the contact. Great take by Watson. And there's Grabo. Gives to Wickman. Inside. Kroll has it. Kroll gives back. Mid-range, and that is long. Rebound to Watson. Here it is. Gendron in transition. Pulls up. And that one falls to 16-4. Back-to-back threes for the Panthers. Gives it in. Kroll. They've been running the offense through Kroll in the high paint there. Wickman gives it up to Rios. Rios back to Wickman. He's trying to work here and pulls up, and that one's short, but Kroll the board, and he can't get the second effort to go. Wickman, and that one will finally go. 2 second chance opportunity points there, and they get the second one to go. So 16-6 with 10:56 to go as Watson drives. Kicks it. Bruton for three. And that one falls. 19-6. The Panthers will absolutely not miss from beyond the arc right now. Rios gives it up. Kroll drives. Good defense, but he gets it to go. 19-8. Here come the Panthers, and they turn it over. Comets playing a little bit better here as we get further into the game. 10:20 to go in the first half. Rios gives it back to Wickman. Wickman inside to Kroll. Kroll, good move, and one. Good move there by Kroll as he fights through the contact to finish the shot off. And he'll get a chance at the line as well. Kroll has touched the ball in just about every possession for the Comets. As I said, working out of the high post, he's been dishing it to guards. And here is his shot opportunity. It's up, and it is in. Generous bounce off the back of the rim. And here is Gendron to inbound. Barker comes into the game for the Panthers. And here comes Bruton. Dribbles it down the court. He's looking, finds Glass. Gets a screen. Up to Gendron, and he's whacked. That's a foul. 3 fouls already against this Comet squad. And Bruton to inbound once again. Gets it into Gendron, and it's knocked out. It'll be Wilmot ball. Will stay on this end of the court. Wilmot has hit 3 threes in a row, but the Comets have caught back up a little bit here. They're crawling their way into this lead. Little by little. Bruton from deep. Oh! He hit that one from the parking lot. Nobody in the same area code as he drains that one. 22-11. Inside mid-range shot, and that is in and out. Gendron the rebound. Here come the Panthers in transition. Dishes it. Glass. Another one. And that one, it goes long. The first miss in 5 attempts for these Panthers. It's been raining from 3 early. I hope the Comets brought their umbrellas. Here comes Rios. Mid-range. And he misses that one. Rebound to Glass. Good move. Here he comes. Laser beam of a pass, but he just can't hold on. Barker turns it over. 22-11. The Panthers lead here early with 9:13 to go in the first half of play. Here come the Comets. Rios running the guard. Dishes it back to him. Good defense here by Watson. Rios gives it back. Pull up. Bang! That one will fall. So 22-14. Delavan hits a 3. And here comes Bruton. He's feeling himself tonight. He hit a really deep 3 earlier. And he drives in. Good move. Up and under, but he can't get it to go. Rebound out to Watson. Brenner drives and draws the foul. Good cut by Brenner there, and he'll go to the line for 2. Great ball movement in general by these Panthers. They're getting open looks from 3 and also getting some open looks at the lane. Here's Brenner's first. That is up and in. So 23-14, 8:32 to go in the first half. Brenner second. That is up and it is off, but Barker the rebound and he turns it over. Here come the Comets. Inside. Good defense here as Wilmot double teams. And a tip. Glass nearly saves it, but it goes out. Great effort there on the Wilmot defense. And here's number 2, Rios to inbound. He shouldered most of the scoring load here for the Comets. And that layup is short. And here comes Bruton. Panthers with a chance to score in transition here. Inside, Bruton, an easy 2. And 25-14. An 11-point lead for Wilmot. Rios dishes it. Good pass to the corner. Back out to Rios again. Glass goes for the steal. for three. And that one is short. Wilmot on the break. Over to Glass. Pull up. Oh, and that one is long. Wilmot's cooled off a little bit here from beyond the arc. Here's Rios. Cutting in. Glass, the steal. He averages 2 a game. The finish. Oh, just short, but Watson the follow. He'll get the rebound and the easy 2. 27-14. 7:20 to go in the first half. Wilmot looking dominant. Pass. They're trying to get it inside here. And they will. Drive, put up, and Grabo scores. 27-16. Wilmot keeps his 11-point lead, and here's Bruton. Dishes to Glass. And Glass travels. Substitution here for the Comets as Wickman will re-enter the game. Here is Rios. And this Wilmot defense has looked great so far as Jacob Griselle will sub in as Bruton almost comes away with a steal there. Great deflection. As I was saying, Griselle checks in. He's been fantastic on defense all year, and he brings a lot of energy to that side of the ball for the Panthers. And Barker almost steals as he knocks the ball away from Kroll. Kroll drives, and that is long. Rebound Barker. Out to Griselle. On the break. To Bruton. Up and one. Great move by Bruton, and great pass there by Griselle. 6:30 to go in the first half. And Wilmot could make it a 14-point game here. Bruton gets one, and it's up, and it is good. So 30-16, a 14-point Wilmot lead. As they try to distance themselves from some of the bottom teams in conference here. And Kroll gives to Rios. Rios to Wickman. Wickman back to Rios. Griselle with the defense, and Rios, he's not getting that mid-range to fall after he hit his first one. Drive here. And a travel before the shot. Just couldn't quite keep his dribble as Kyle Gendron will sub back into the game for Jeremy Bruton. So 2/3 of what we've been calling the big three of Kyle Gendron, Latrell Glass, and Jeremy Bruton are presently on the floor. And they've done the team well so far. All of them scoring here early, getting boards, doing what they can on defense. And the cut by Glass. Rainbow pass in the corner to Gendron. Gendron dishes it to Griselle. Griselle gives to Glass. Glass mid-range. He can't quite get it to go. Kroll the rebound. Gives to Rios. Here come the Comets in transition. Gives to Wickman. Wickman on the drive. Can't get it. Rios for three. And that rims out, but Kroll the board. And he draws the foul. Kroll has been big here for the Comets. He's been grabbing some big amounts of offensive rebounds here. And because of their low shooting percentage to start the game, that's been big as they get second chances on a lot of these possessions. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. His first shot, and that is up and good. So 30-17 with 5:25 to go in the first half. Here's Kroll second. That one is up, and it is good as well. So Kroll converts both at the line, and it's a 12-point lead for Wilmot. Here comes Glass. And just a little bit too hot on that pass. Falls out of bounds. Comets maybe building some steam here as they could have a chance of scoring back-to-back possessions and potentially cut it down to a single-digit lead here. The inbound. Here's Rios. If the Comets are going to get back into this one, they're going to look to him to score some points from that mid-range as Wickman will miss that, And Kroll draws the foul. He got run over by a Wilmot player there. And Barker can't believe it. He's already got 2 fouls in this game. That's kind of been a common characteristic of this game. He plays very hard, but the negative of that is that he picks up a lot of fouls on both ends of the ball. In checks Coleman for Barker. Wickman gives it up to Kroll. Kroll drives up, and he'll draw another foul. Wilmot has had some trouble guarding Kroll in the paint. You know, he's using his size to his advantage right now.
Foul on Coleman, his first. Kroll to the line, shoot 2.
Here's Kroll's first. The shot is up, and that one's long. Here's Kroll's second. That one is up, and it's good. So 19-30. This Comet comeback has been squarely on the shoulders of Kroll as he's been getting rebounds and going to the line. Here's Bruton. He checked back in. And some aggressive defense here from the Comets as Gendron pulls up, and he can't get it to go. They get the rebound, however, and it's going to be a turnover. Here come the Comets. Good move, up, under, and in. 21-30. This Comet squad is coming back. It's just a 9-point game. Pass over to Gendron, and it'll stay on this end of the floor. Wilmot fortunate there as they almost turn it over as Watson returns for Griselle. And a timeout here.
Timeout, Wilmot.
Taken by Coach Urbantrout as he needs to talk things over. His team's been easing up a little bit the second part of this first half.
Raffle tickets this evening. We'll be drawing for that in the second half. So pick up those 50-50 raffle tickets now, and you could be lucky winner tonight in the second half.
Wilmot was enjoying a nice double-digit lead for the majority of this first half, but with 4:30 to go, they've kind of been easing up both on defense and on offense, not getting the shots they once were, and they're letting the Comets to get the ball inside and kind of just bully them around the basket. Inbound to Gendron here. Gendron gives it up to Watson. Drives in. Picks up his dribble. Dishes to Bruton. Bruton, one-on-one on Rios. He's got the height advantage. Gets a screen and switched onto by Wickman. Passing around the perimeter here. They're trying to get it inside to Coleman or Brenner. Out to Gendron. Gendron, inside to Brenner. Good pass, give and go out to Coleman. To the perimeter. Bruton for 3. And it falls! Bruton started hot this game, and he's keeping it up from beyond the arc. Here comes Rios. Defense by Watson. 3:39 to go. Wilmot with a 12-point lead, and Kroll misses that layup, and he fouls Gendron. Great job by Gendron to not only grab the rebound, but also draw the foul. Watson inbounding Bruton now. Bruton has been hot from beyond the arc, as we've been saying. And he's another player that potentially has a shot to crack that 1,000-point boundary. Right now, he's on pace to finish the season with about 950, 960 points. But if he catches fire the second half of the season, he's got a shot. Here's Rios after the Wilmot turnover. Gives it up. Kroll. Drives, dishes, mid-range. And it's long, but Kroll the rebound. But stripped away. Good defense by Coleman. Look out ahead. It's Watson. Gives it up. Gendron. Oh, no foul. A lot of contact. Here comes Rios. Gives it up. Kroll. Inside. Good pass for 3. And that is long. Brenner the rebound, and they'll slow it down. Wilmot wants to play at their pace. 2:30 to go in the first half. Wilmot with a 12-point lead. Here's Watson. Gives it. Brenner, mid-range, and that falls. Nice touch there from mid-range from Brenner. Here comes Rios. His team down 14. Dishes it to the corner. Inside to Kroll. Kroll facilitating here. Drives in. And no shot, I believe. He did draw the foul, however. And it's no continuation on the shot, so it'll be inbound here for the Comets. Rios to inbound as Coleman will sub out. Comets trying to get something going here with just 2 minutes to go in the first half. Wickman working on Brenner. Dribbles around the perimeter. Gets a screen. Backdoor cut. And can't quite get it to go. Here comes Glass running transition. Good pass ahead. Gendron for three. Oh, and it's just short. Kroll the rebound. Great look for Gendron there. And Watson flips. Oh, Rios, quite the move, but he can't convert the shot. He had Watson on skates there for a little bit as Glass. Oh my, what a layup. He finished that through a whole lot of contact. No whistle, however. Here's Rios. And he will draw the foul. He's had his way with Watson these past two possessions.
Foul on Watson, his first. Team 7.
And Rios will go to the line, shooting 1-1. 1:10 to go in the first half. Panthers have had a commanding lead throughout. Rios, first is good, so he'll get a second. 37-22. Bruton and Glass shouldering the scoring here for the Panthers, as the second is good as well. So 37-23, a 14-point Wilmot lead with just 1 minute to go. Here's Bruton. Working on Wickman, gives to Glass. Glass gets a screen. Good moves. Inside, back out to Gendron, bobbles it for a second, but regains possession. Gives to Bruton, 45 seconds to go in the half. Bruton on the cut, open lane, but he can't get it to go. He's looking for a foul. And here come the Comets. Good pass inside. He puts it up. Good defense. And here come Glass. He's slowing it down. I think he wants last shot with 23 seconds to go. 19 seconds. Glass, ISO. Good move. He's working here. 7 seconds to go. And a steal. Great defense. And a timeout. Great defense there by the Comets to get the steal. Glass might have been a little bit greedy there, holding the ISO for that long without making a move. But regardless, great defense there as they get the ball, call a timeout, and they've got 4.3 seconds to make something happen here before halftime. Panthers will retake the floor. You know Glass is going to be kicking himself for that mistake. The lineup for the Panthers here is Gendron, Bruton, Watson, Brenner, and Glass. Here's the inbound. And it's into Rios. 3 seconds to go. They've got to put up a shot quick. Wickman. And he can't get it to go. So at halftime, 37-23. This Comet squad is sticking around. They're showing that they're not just pushovers. They haven't picked up a win yet, but they're really going for it tonight. We'll join you here in just a few minutes with our halftime show. But until then, we're signing off. Stay tuned. Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse for our halftime show as your Panthers lead here 37-29. And I've got two halftime hot takes for tonight. The first one here has to be Burlingotn and Glass. They're really helping out Wilmot here. They're both leading scorers as both are not only hitting from beyond the arc but also getting it done on the drive and around the basket, drawing contact. As for the Comets tonight, it's got to be Kroll. He's generating a lot of offensive rebounds, and he's also drawing some contact, getting to the line consistently, and more importantly, converting those opportunities at the line. So if the Comets want any shot at getting back into this game, I think it's through him in the high post, kind of dishing to the guards or potentially taking it himself. Until then, we've got about 7-8 minutes until the halftime ends, and we'll start in the second half. Until then, stay tuned. Welcome back here as we begin the second half. Wilmot leads 37-23 as here's Bruton. He'll handle the offensive duties here for the Panthers. Working on Rios, gives to Glass. And here is Glass from 3. Can't quite get it to go, but Bruton will get the rebound. Good effort there from Bruton to wrestle it away. And Watson has it. Pass to Glass. And he's working here on the defense. Gives to Gendron. Here's Bruton. Back out. Drives inside. And that one's good to go. Wilmot strikes here in the second half. 39-23. And the defense staying up to par here for Wilmot. Not allowing much inside as Wickman misses that. Here comes Bruton. Thinks about a 3, but gives to Watson. Inside to Gendron. Cutting. Can't get the high of the Glass to go. Here is Wickman. He brings it up the court now. Defense by Brenner. He cuts, puts it up, and rebound Glass. Great defense there by Gendron. And here is Bruton. Inside. And a foul. Great pass. And great job there by Brenner to draw the contact. And that'll be Cruel's second, I believe. Could be big for Wilmot to get Krull fouls here early on in the second half, as he's been the centerpiece of this Comet squad. Brenner's first. It's up and in. So 40-23 here. A 17-point Wilmot lead. 16:31 left to go in the game. Here's the second. And he is perfect from the line in those two attempts. 41-23. Bruton the defense here. They dish it to Wickman. Wickman looking for somewhere to go, and the backdoor cut. That is too long. Good defense there. And here comes Wilmot in transition. Watson gives it up. Gendron, mid-range, and it's blocked by Wickman. And then a foul on Wilmot. It'll go on Kyle Gendron there.
Foul on Gendron, his second, team first.
Both teams with one foul here early in the second half. Here's Rios. Dishes it. They continue to try to work it inside of that backdoor cut, and Krull, offensive foul. Great job selling it there by Gendron.
Foul on Krull, his third.
And that's what we're talking about. 3 fouls on Krull, and he's going to exit here early in the second half. He's replaced by number 4, Andrew Rush. Here comes Bruton. He was hot in that first half, hitting multiple 3-pointers. Brenner dishes. Watson gives it. Here's Gendron. Back to Bruton. Good cut to Glass. He'll cut as well. And no shot, but a foul. And Bruton will inbound.
Foul on Rush.
Gets it into Brenner, and good move. Easy 2 points there as Wilmot will take a 20-point lead with 15:20 to go in the game. And pull up from the corner. They can't get that to go. Glass the rebound. Here's Bruton. Good pass over to Gendron. The big 3 all in the game right now. Glass has got it. Gives it. Bruton. Pull up. Deep one, but he drains it. He's got the green light from anywhere on the court. He's been pretty automatic tonight as the Comets swing it around to the corner. Trying to work it inside, but great defense by Bruton. Watson keeping him out on the perimeter. Close out by Bruton. Staying on his feet. Great D. cut here, and Wakeman will get it to go. 2 points. And then a timeout for the Comets. So it's 46-25 here with 14:30 to go in the game. A 21-point lead for the Panthers. It's been fueled here by Bruton's three-point shooting. As I said, he's got the green light from anywhere on the court, and he's automatic tonight. Quick trigger on the shot. And if you're not right in his face, it's too late to close out by the time he shoots it.
Cross-country teams still selling those 50-50 raffle tickets, so buy some now.
With a 21-point lead, you may see some of the bench come in here for Wilmot. As we said, 2 big home games next week. First, on Tuesday, January 23rd, 7 p.m. versus Waukesha North, a non-conference game, but then the big one, Friday, January 26th, a doubleheader. First the girls will play, and then the guys. So if you tune into that broadcast, we'll be on air for about 4 hours straight, doing not only the guys, but also the girls before the match. Here comes Bruton running the offense. He'll take it slow here. Wilmot, and no need to rush. Rios sticking defense. They switch off. Good pass. Here's Gendron. Looking to pass here. Gives it back to Bruton. Pull up. Bang! That one hit! And it's just been that kind of night for Bruton. 49-25. Here's Wickman. Good defense by Brenner. And Bruton nearly comes away with a steal as well. But it will remain on this end of the court, Comet ball. Fantastic play by Bruton on both sides of the ball right now. Draining back-to-back threes. The first one being a deep one. Here's Rios working on glass. Big height disadvantage here, and they nearly get the steal, and they do, but Bruton was out of bounds. Great effort there, putting his body on the floor, going for the ball, just couldn't quite keep it in bounds there. Here's Rios to inbound. Dishes it. Here's the cut for the Comets. Layup, and that one will fall. Roosh seeing some playing time here because of Kroll's fouls. Bruton to glass. He wants in on the three-point action, and he gets some. This Wilmot squad is hot right now from beyond the arc. The cut from Rios. Dish, but it's stolen. Gendron with the ball on the break. Takes it in. Gives it up. Watson to glass. On the drive, dishes, Bruton. Oh! Another one! Grab your umbrellas because it's raining threes here on Regal Court. 3 threes in a row as Rios pulls up, and that one's no good. Glass with the ball. 55-27, 12:30 to go in the game. Gives to Bruton from the parking lot. Oh! The crowd would have erupted if he hit that one. A heat check for sure. Passing it around here. Rios with the ball. Inside, and a foul on Bruton. He obviously thought it was clean, but no matter. They'll go to the line 4-2. A 28-point Wilmot lead. His first shot. That is up and good. So 55-28, 12-13 to go in the game. The big three will remain in the game for the Panthers. It's Kyle Gendron, Latrell Glass, and Jeremy Bruton. And Glass and Bruton have really been getting into the three-pointers here. Here's the second. And that is good as well. So 55-29. Glass handling the ball here, and if I'm him, I'm letting Bruton shoot. He is hot right now. Glass on the drive. Good layup. And he'll draw the foul. Latrell's layup package is very impressive. Sometimes when he comes in, it looks like he doesn't have the angle to finish, but he'll surprise you with his athleticism. The first shot is up and good. Wickman checks into the game here for the Comets. Here's the second. Glass's second is good, so 57-29. 12 minutes left to go in this game. Wilmot looking to improve their seeding in conference, and a steal by Glass. Great effort on the defensive end. Gives it in. Brenner. And no good, but Gendron the rebound goes right back up. Blocked by Wickman. To the corner. Watson. Dish. Bruton thinks about a three. Passes it up. Watson, and that one is long. Great passing by this Wilmot squad. They just couldn't get the shot to fall. Rios gives to the corner. Three and a miss. Glass the rebound. Fast-paced game here as both teams are chucking up shots, and Glass finds his way to the basket easily and increases the lead to 30 points for Wilmot. Great defense here. They had to pass it out. And a steal by Bruton. And he misses the easy layup. But it'll stay on this end of the floor. Bruton had a gimme, and he just hit the rim on the way up. And it'll be Comet ball. Great effort there by Bruton on the other end to get the steal. As you saw, though, just couldn't quite get the easy finish. I think he just had a little bit too much space. Here come the Comets, passing it around. Rios working on Brenner. Gives it up. Inside, and another foul on Bruton. .40 to go, and Wilmot with the 30-point lead right now. Rios inbounds. Here come the Comets. Working it around the perimeter. Back to Rios. He cuts. Up and in. Good cut by Rios. As it's 59-31. Bruton gives to Gendron. Outside, Watson thinks about a three, but drives, puts it up, and can't get it to go. Wickman the rebound. Here come the Comets. 10 minutes to go in the game. Pass inside, and Kroll can't get it to go. My mistake, not Kroll. Gets his own rebound, and in. Graybo, not Kroll. My mistake, but regardless, 2 points for the Comets. It's 59-33. Here's Watson. Inside and a turnover. Good move by Rios. He's got a handle on him and a great pass. Outside. Graybo, and he'll get it to go. So a nice run here for the Comets as they try to crawl their way back into this game. Here's Glass. Working here on Graybo. Fancy dribble moves, and he'll draw the foul. And Graybo will leave the game. Number 21, Brandon Hembrook entering for him. I believe it'll be Hembrook's first action of the night, as here's Bruton with the ball. Dishes. Gendron to the corner. Great passing. Latrell, and he can't get it to go. And they almost get the rebound, but it's out to Rios. He slows it down. Good move. Dishes. Here's Hembrook. Nearly gets it stolen. Rios, guarded by Bruton, takes it inside. Mid-range, and that is short. Rebound, Watson. Here comes Glass running the offense. Gives to Bruton. Bruton on the cut to the corner. Gendron, and it falls. The big three doing all of the scoring right now. Passing it around here for the Comets. Good defense by Watson. They get it to Rios. He's averaging just about 10 a game, and Glass almost gets the steal. Just a little bit too aggressive, and he'll foul there. And substitution here as Gendron will exit for Barker. Comets inbounding. It's number 5, Samuel Grover with the ball. He gives to Wickman. Wickman, guarded by Brenner. Nowhere to go. Shoots a deep one, and that doesn't go. Rebound, Bruton. Long pass ahead to Brenner. Watson thinks about a three. Back out. Bruton for three, and he can't get that one to go. He's cooling off a little bit here. And great defense on the other end to stop the break. And a foul, but no shot there. Glass picking up a second, and Gersel will check in for Glass on that foul. Here's the inbound. Long one to Wickman. He corrals it in. Gives it up. The cut. Bruton, good defense and a steal. Way to swipe at it, and Watson, good move. Gives it to Barker. He can't finish it. Bruton looking for a foul there. And Barker laying his body on the line for the steal, but can't get it. Pull up, and that won't go. Barker can't quite save that rebound with a volleyball-esque spike. Here's the inbound. Good defense. The drive by Wickman. He can't get it to go. Barker out to Bruton. Bruton, good move. Up, and he'll go to the line for two. Bruton putting together an impressive night. He looks to add to it here at the line. Here comes the first. And that is good. So 63-35. You know, I thought Bruton might cool off a little bit the second half after starting so hot, but he's just been heating up more, you know, hitting longer threes, more threes. He just can't be stopped right now by this Comet defense. Here's Bruton's second. That's up and good as well. So a 29-point Panther lead. Passing it around here. Inside, and Barker picks up his third foul before anything else can happen. And Lamberson is checking in off the bench for Brenner. Rios to inbound. Gets it in. Passing around the perimeter here. Rios gets it back. Cutting on Watson. Dishes it. And the mid-range is no good. Rebound from Lamberson. He's running the floor now. Dishes it. Watson. Bruton trying to get the pass here. Gives it to Grizel. Grizel inside. Back out. The cut. Pulls back, and Bruton's got it now. He's trying to go to work here in his defender, but he'll give it up to Lamberson. Grizel. And this Wilmot squad passing it well right now. As Watson gives it back. Bruton cuts the pass back out, and they're real patient right now. They're waiting for their shot. Inside. Back out. Lamberson can't get it to go. A lot of time used in that possession. It's just 5:50 remains in this ball game. Wilmot with a big lead. Inside, Barker nearly steals it, but Rio snags the ball. Back inside, Kroll. Up and one. Kroll has been sort of an anchor for this Comet squad tonight. And 5:39 to go. Wilmot leading 64-37 as Bruton exits the game to a round of applause. I doubt we'll see him again. He's going to get some well-deserved rest. Kroll, he'll hit that shot. So it's 38-64. Panthers enjoying this lead right now as they look forward to 2 home games next week. Watson gets a screen from Grizel. Sandman is in. Dishes it out. Lamberson back to Sandman. He pulls up and he hits it. The crowd loves it when these guys that see the bench a lot of the season can come in and really show their talent. Pass out. They're getting it around here. Pull up from Rios. He can't get it to go, and Sandman tips out the rebound. Here comes Watson. Working on Rios. Gives to Lamberson. Lamberson inside, up. Can't get it to go, but Barker gets the board and the easy 2. At the scorer's table for the Panthers here, it looks like Colton Pearson and Noah Coleman are going to re-enter the game here. Rios gives it up. It's Kroll. Kroll on the drive. Barker, good defense, and a foul on Lamberson, I believe. He tried to get the block from behind. And Kroll will shoot 2. 4:20 to go in this game. The first is up, and it rims out. Bad bounce there for Kroll. Here comes his second. He's been pretty automatic from the line tonight, and the second will go. So 39-69, a 30-point Wilmot lead. Lamberson gives to Grizel. Grizel cutting, dishes. Sandman thinks about a 3. Goes inside to Coleman. Up and can't get it to go. Tried the turnaround jumper, but just couldn't get it. Comets slow it down here. They want to control the pace of this game with just 3:50 to go. Good defense here from Sandman. Dishes it back out. It's Kroll working on Coleman. He drives. Up. And a lot of contact, but no foul. 69-41 on the basket from Kroll. Coleman. Crowd wants him to shoot it. He'll wisely pass it up, though. Grizel. Out to Pearson. That one's long. And on the rebound, it's Kroll. Tries to cross over, but loses it. It's out here. Pearson can't get the layup to go! But Sandman with the putback. Athletic play there as he pushes the lead. And the steal! Sandman! Pump fake, can't get it to go. The crowd's really in it here. Coleman gives Pearson to the corner. Sandman. Oh! And Sandman with the hot hand drains another three. Putting in some serious minutes here off the bench and making each and every one of them count. Timeout Wilmot with 2:41 to go in the game, and Coach Urbantrout's got to be pleased from what he's seeing with these bench guys. And crowd favorite Justin Posh will enter the game. Here come the Comets. Girardi will enter the game as well. Good defense here. Sandman, another steal. Gives it. Posh with the ball. Back to Sandman. Crowd egging Posh to shoot it. Gives it up. Pearson. And he'll turn it over. Here come the Comets. And he misses on the other end, what should have been an easy two. Gets it inside, and that will miss as well, and they'll get it on the third attempt. Here come the Comets. Pearson gives it. Here's Posh. Dishes to Lamberson. And poked out, but Lamberson regains possession. Screen here by Girardi. Inside. Over to Sandman. He'll get another two. And 76-43. Sandman with a scoring outburst.
Timeout count.
And
Just a reminder on that 50-50 raffle ticket, 905.
a timeout called on the floor, but they're resuming play here. Must have been some mistake, but here come the Comets. Oh, and a block by Lamberson. Here comes Posh. Up to Girardi. Gives it out to Lamberson. At the top of the key, Pearson, the floater. Can't get it to go. Girardi, the board. Back out to Posh. Passes up the three. The crowd wanted him to take it. 1 minute to go. And that'll be Comet ball off the turnover. I don't think the crowd's going to be happy until Posh takes one shot here at least. 1:03 to go as the Panthers have possession. My mistake. The Comets have possession. Mid-range jumper. That won't go. They get the rebound, though. Pass it back out. The drive inside. They kick it back out. And for three, no go. But they'll get the board. And the easy two. 76-45. The drive here. Posh inside, and he's fouled.
Third.
37.5 seconds left as Justin Posh will go to the charity stripe. First shot is up, and it's good. That's the one the crowd's been waiting for. Justin Posh with his first bucket of the night. Here's the second. That is up and off. Girardi fights for the board but can't quite get it. A 32-point Wilmot lead here. Sorry, folks, it's been a long week as the Comets have possession here as this game's coming to a close. Just 26 seconds to go. Passing around the perimeter here. Good defense on the drive. They'll get it to go. (47-77). 30-point Wilmot lead. Here's Posh. Backdoor cut. Gives to Girardi. And that'll go. 8 seconds to go. This will be the last possession of the game. Here come the Comets. 2, 1. puts up a shot, and he won't get it. But 79-47 is your final score here in Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. The Panthers put on a show led by Jeremy Bruton. He drained multiple deep threes tonight. And we got to see some exciting bench play there by Sandman, as he also drained 2 threes, got some nice cuts and a few assists. As for upcoming games next week, you can see Tuesday right here, same time, 7 o'clock, as your Wilmot Panthers will take on Waukesha North in a non-conference matchup. And then the big one, the biggest home game all year, Friday, January 26th versus Westosha Central. It's been a while since Wilmot's been able to beat them on home court for the guys. As for the girls, they've taken care of business against Central for the past couple years. And we'll see. Maybe could jumpstart Wilmot's conference hopes. For that game, we'll be live for just about 4 straight hours, as we not only will broadcast the girls' game, but also the guys subsequently afterwards. But as for tonight, the final score, 79-47, an impressive showing by Wilmot, and we're signing off. Have a fantastic evening, folks.